the lighting. I'm just trying to fix the lighting. Oh, so hi everyone. Hi everyone. So this is welcome back to my channel. I know there isn't an official introductory video, but that is coming soon. I'm sitting in my living room. Those two rhyme, right? So I thought that I would just jump on YouTube now as just to give a little introductory as to what I'll be doing in the coming year. I've been on YouTube for a little while, but of course work have kept me busy. But I've decided that I want to be back on YouTube. I don't know if it was imposter syndrome or something of the like that was keeping me away from the cameras. I can be very shy with myself sometimes, right? Yeah. I don't know if that was what was keeping me away from YouTube, but here I am. I decided I'm going to be back because I have a lot that I want to share. There's a lot of negative comments about life in Canada, and I wanted to be a part of the positive, because yes, life is happening in Canada, life is happening for everybody, but it's not all negative. So that's one I wanted to add to that. A lot of my friends have also been encouraging me to jump back on YouTube and share my viewpoints. I have very strong viewpoints around a lot of things, especially in our community, in our Black community. So yes, you'll be hearing a lot of that about my viewpoints, and they're not all negative, but of course I'm going to deal with different topics at different times, right? And also, this is like, for me, this may be a selfish part, but it's not. This is just a way for me to create a digital footprint for my sons and my daughters to be able to see how amazing I am as a parent. Okay, I think I am an amazing parent, okay, because I raised two sons who are very productive members of society, and also have two daughters that I'm raising. So hey, yeah, so that's really the story that I am, sharing with you today. I wanted to really come back on YouTube and start sharing my journey of how I first came to Canada, what that was like, and yeah, so here it goes. So in 2024, 2023, 2024, I decided I was gonna make that move because in 2012 my life really broke down. I live in the Caribbean from Barbados. My life really shifted. I began questioning a lot of things. No. Trying to get the words together. I began questioning a lot of things about my life, about religion, my relationship. My marriage was no longer working, it wasn't serving me, so I decided to shift away from that. And I literally got on a plane with my daughter, who was 6 at the time, and here I am living in Canada, right? Making life happen. It happened for me. I'm creating a change, creating life path, and living my purpose. So one of the things I'm going to touch briefly on today, and that is really setting the pace for what I'm going to be doing on YouTube. I know that YouTube has its algorithm where you have to be posting all the time, but I really don't want to be doing that. I just want to be sharing experiences from a really authentic place. And I'm not going to become a slave to the algorithm itself, right? I'm going to be sharing experiences as they come, and helping to give life lessons from them. So the big thing that I want to really just touch on briefly today is, as women, when Black women, we transition, we decide that we want to come to Canada or wherever we want to immigrate to, we want to come to, we make that move. But one of the things that we don't really focus and think about is the stress level that comes with that, right? For me, and I'm gonna share my personal story, like a month and some, or 2 months or some ago, I was feeling really stressed out. I work in a really high stressed area, work environment. So there's a lot of, I'm always on the phone, or I'm sending messages and stuff like that. And I work in the health field, right? So for those of you who understand the health field, in an environment like that, in a health center, right, in a hospital / health center, it can get kind of a crazy, because when people health start deteriorating, then most of the time they start paying attention. And for those of us who who they deal with on a daily, most of us get that you know, we get that backlash, right? People lash out at you, people shout at you, you know, because, and it's not a judgment or to blame anyone. It's just that people and their experiences and health, most times people don't take their health seriously until it starts affecting them. So I share that just to say, for me personally, I realized that my health started to kind of you know, deteriorate, right, in terms of stress. Like I was having all these crazy palpitations, I was having all these headaches, you know, all these fainting spells and stuff like that, right? And as I said, I'm sharing this with you because I want it to be the forerunner for what I'll be doing. Because one of the things I love to introduce and invite women to do is to take care of their health, right? I'm a health and well-being coordinator. So I advocate widely anywhere I go, right, for women to literally take care of their health and take care of themselves. Because if you don't have your health, you don't have anything else, right? So I'll be definitely speaking more about that. But yeah, the stress level, once your body is stressed, like I went to the doctor, I haven't had an echo. Like I went to the doctor's office at 8 o'clock for one of my appointments about 2 weeks ago, and I left that office at 10 because they did all the tests that was possible and everything came back clear. It can only be one thing. I was stressed. So I decided, yes, what I'm gonna do, I made a commitment to myself that if I finish all my examinations and everything is all clear, I'm gonna come back on YouTube. I'm gonna make a commitment to start documenting everything that is happening around me that is affecting women like me, things that are impacting, and also I'm gonna be celebrating Black women like myself. Okay, and that's just a way of us evolving together. Okay, so yeah, you know, stress has been my story, but I'm gonna be removing stress from my story. As I said, I share that with you to say I'm not gonna be here posting like crazy, trying to get, yes, I love to have new people subscribe to my channel, but what I'm doing here, I'm doing it from a place of authentic wellness. And I believe through energy, through the energy and through the vibration, you know, wherever that person who needs to hear what I'm posting on my YouTube, guess what, they would find it. So that's the road I'm taking. Okay, so yeah, that's really what I wanted to share with you. And also another thing, because I have a friend, had a friend who recently passed. You know, if you hear noise in the background, I'm literally in my room, so living room, so yeah, and I live in an apartment. Right? So yeah, I have a friend, had a friend, she's passed, she's transitioned, who had a friend who passed, right? She lived in Canada and she recently went back to home country and she passed there. Really stressed out. She also was in the health field, and I only found out recently, like what, last 2 days ago, that she died from cancer. And I know she was a healthy person, but of course, if you're stressed out, these are the things that happen, right? These are the things that happen to you. You know, stress start affecting your body, and then of course it's gonna affect your cells, and then all of these things can happen. So yeah, I share that with you to say I would love to have you join me on this journey in YouTube, but I also want you to know that I'm not going to be stressing myself to be uploading a million videos a day. I'm just going to go by how the Spirit lead me. Okay, so yeah, this is something you're interested in. You're interested in joining me on this journey. I love you. And as I always say to my ladies when I'm coaching, it's like heal your life, transform your mind, and inspire one other woman to do the same. I'll talk to you later.